You wonder if his friend will ever let up. He's driven since the most began, perhaps long enough to forget his purpose. It no longer even knows to assuage fire. Somewhere, a zealous god threads these strings between the clouds and the earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. And so it threads on, delaying the raise of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season! April is the cruelest month, breathing lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull woods with spring rain. American sports legend Charles Barkley. Sure your mother is lurking nearby. You should be preparing for a pleasant confront. There's this really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude like this probably has a really cool name. But he probably wouldn't just tell you what it was if you asked. It was too busy for that. Busy being totally sweet. But you could always try to guess his name, and if you were right, he might nod ever so slightly. That's a cool dude's way of letting you know there might just be hope for you yet. This guy doesn't have time for this sort of bullshit. Your name is Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked. Arguably, even more cranked will be your fly bits, which bring us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievable ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of but you. You collect weird dead things preserved in various ways. You are an amateur photographer and operate your own makeshift darkroom. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking profiles. And if the inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. What will you do? Nah, this notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can't imagine how a video game could save someone's life, and in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. You label them with your name in bold red print to distinguish them from your bros copies, who labeled is in kind. Neither of you really gives a shit about this game or has any intention of playing it, but to be damned if you let that get in the way of your campaign of WAP on Mapship. You will never consider allowing any fluid even remotely resembling urine to touch your beloved turntables. That will risk breaking them, and a world without a gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place you want any part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots. You will, however, contemplate bleating like a god for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. This is your closet. This is where you keep a lot of your crap. Like that box and that bottle of what is that? Is that this is the package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 14th birthday a little while ago. It now contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity, vouching for the Guinean Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic but also to be incredibly cool in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also included a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which now proudly hangs above your closet, proudly and ironically. You capture log the box through your hash map fetch modus. Your modus's current hash function resolves the index by valuing each consonant at 2 and each vowel at 1. The total is divided by your number of cards and the remainder is the index. Box equals 2 plus 1 plus 2 equals 5, 5 modulo 10 equals 5. The box is capture logged in card 5. Oh hell yes, it is an unopened container of apple juice. You thought you were all out. It is like fucking Christmas up in there. This is so great. You've got to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. You capture the juice into card 7. In addition to letting your body know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you will wish him an happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of honorable way, of course. Good thing you looked at the box he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask him about the beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. It would be one happy camper. Hey, so what sort of insane loot did you work in today? I got a little Monsters poster. It's so awesome. I'm going to watch it again today. The apple juice scene was so funny. Oh hell, that is just a coincidence. I just found an open container of apple juice in my closet. It is like fucking Christmas up in here. Okay, that's fine, but I just have one question as in a word of caution. Have you ever seen a movie called Little Monsters starring Howie Mandel and Fred Savage? But the seal of the bottle is unbroken. Are you suggesting someone put piss in my apple juice at the factory? All I'm saying is you don't think Monster Holding Mandel has the power to do something as simple as a seal a bottle? Try using your brain, nuts. Why did the fat kid or whoever drank it know what piss tasted like? I mean, his reaction was high, but instantaneous. It was the first day in a row how the Mandel peed in his house. Okay, I can accept that. Monster, Billy, celebrity, douchebags are cunning and persistent pranksters. Also, Fred Savage has a really punchable face. But who cares about this? Let's stop talking about it. Did you get the beta yet? No, did you? Man, I got 2 copies already, but I don't care. I'm not going to play it or anything. The game sounds boring. Did you see how it got slammed in Game Bro? Game Bro is a joke and we both know it. Yeah, why don't you go check your mail? Maybe it's there now. Alright. You open the FIS2 web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog where you post mostly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dodging it. Something about the game the reviewing just doesn't strike you as ripe for satirical purposes. In a new tab, you open another one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Schoolbro and Ella Jeff. You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom are totally convinced of your creative personal sincerity, which is just how you like it. Oh my god, I'm not going to read that. Just to show you. You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how that new MSPS story is going. You haven't looked at it for a while. You are members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You are planning an heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Spade the Slick used Occam's razor to carve a circular hole into the heist's plans, freeing it from the knife. You wonder what moron would jam the knife so hard into the table in the first place. You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has packed your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stir. That feeling is overwhelming, so black in rage. It is a sort of rage that makes a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessary, elaborate assortment of fancy blades. You don't remember when you last left off, so you don't put ahead. You always forget to save your place in the story. It looks like tempers have become short in this pressure cooker already. You speculate that the tripping point may have been an ill-advised motion for a game of 55-52 pickup. Even though the adventure began recently, it is already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Besides, it looks like someone pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is. In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would be a sin right on disrespect. Either that or flagrant homosexuality. What? Oh no, no, look, I'm busy, okay? I've got lots of shit in my plate. I'm still a big deal, okay? I know. Sometimes I wonder how you are ever allowed to pay for meals in restaurants. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing old voice whisper, "Is that guy who has a blog?" Seriously, those be worshipping me left and right. I can't hardly walk down the street without stepping over torsos of the prostrate. Navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle course of differential flesh and skyward hasses. Perhaps adapting this act of parkour to your unique environment would help. Yeah, I mean, damn, like there's this creepy little shit at my feet. An orphan or something, I don't know. Face flush in the pelvet. I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede of buffalo or something? He braves a look at me, then gives my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off. Heavy is a crumb? Yeah. And kicking Oliver's twist in the fucking face. Every day is magic to the world, I guess. Breathtaking magnanimity. Among other things. I just give a fucking give. Indeed. Narioji World tumbles from your wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle. Oh, for fuck's sakes, you all just lobbying for me to play that dumb game. That is accusation. Look, I'm telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He will play it with you and probably be tickled tired about it. I know this very well. I cannot stand this mail delivery, however. Yeah, yeah. He'll hassle him somehow about it. And look up how about this. If you ever find yourself in the position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I play. Will that make you happy? More than you know. It perfectly modifies my grief over the demise of chivalry. Meanwhile, in the present. In a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, John is passing out, but a vague and forceful forger's invitation. Or maybe it is that bumping sound coming from the other side of the door. What is that? A thick, unpleasant fluid pulls from beneath the door. There is a thread of this through the inner hall leading to your room. You've had enough of your computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up to a trusty aka MPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty.